What are some key fundamentals for a young player who is transitioning from high school to jazz clubs after high school? If you're in high school and you're trying to become a professional player, there's a lot of things that have to happen for you to be working, number one, and then a lot of things for you to be successful. But number one is that you comport yourself with professionalism and that you show up when you say you're going to show up. You play what you say you can play, so you don't overpromise and underdeliver. You underpromise and overdeliver. You make it a point to provide more value to the band leader than the band leader provides to you. You are nice, you're cool, you do everything to make life easy for the band leader. You make life easy for the musicians around you. All of those things, kind of practical considerations, but in terms of professionally and the playing side, you should be able to sight read without making mistakes. You should know all the tunes that people might call for the certain type of gig, and that's going to change depending on what type of gig it is. Of course, if it's a top 40 gig, you need to know all the horn lines to all these different songs. You should not expect that there's going to be charts. You should expect that you should know the music because you are a professional now. You should learn jazz standards. You should learn like tunes from the jazz repertoire, not just ones you want to call on a jam session, but ones that people actually play on gigs, which might be a different set of information than you're used to. And just start to build the repertoire. That repertoire is the biggest thing that you have to develop to become a really good working professional. But then there's all the things that kind of take you in different directions within the music industry and within your artistry, which is deciding kind of which direction you want to go. Do you want to play everything and be a master of doing all different stuff and be a freelancer? Or do you want to be an artist? How important is that to you to be an artist and play your music or play interesting music, creative music, however you want to describe it? All those things can be difficult to do at the same time. So it can be a choice that has to be made. I did everything when I first moved to New York, when I was in grad school. After grad school, I played all types of gigs. I said yes to everything. And then eventually I tried to whittle it down and play only the types of gigs that I want to do, which is like now. So it took a long time, and you have to get a backbone to say no, but you also have to have an economic opportunity where you're not having to say yes to everything. So that comes from a very lucky and privileged place, and I'm grateful for that, but it is something that was important to me. So I wanted to make sure that I've set myself up to be able to do that. But anyway, those are some key fundamentals for setting up yourself for success after high school. I would think you probably need to be taking lessons if you're just getting out of high school and trying to further yourself, because you want to find some great professionals that will mentor you along the way. A mentor is very essential to your success in this business, and so you try to find them in all different parts of your career. Beginning, middle, end, all of those things are important.